Hey guys, so I'm back. So it's safe to say Magic the Gathering has made a lot of rares. And while most of them are very good, some of them tend to fall under the radar. Radar. Uh, so I'm here to give 5 rares that I think are underrated. Hope you guys enjoy. At number 5, we have Wilderness Reclamation. I think this is a great card. It loves being milled, it loves to self mill. It's one of those cards where you can self mill yourself and then ramp up to a crazy amount of lands. For number 4, we have Evil Twin. Basically, it lets you clone a creature on the battlefield and then it lets you kill the original creature. It's a creepy card and with a lot of flexibility, not to mention a really unique amount of removal to it as well. I absolutely love it, and that artwork is kind of unsettling, I will admit. Alright, now moving on to number 3, we have Alms Beast. I know what you're thinking here. Creatures blocking or blocked by Alms Beast have lifelink. That's a terrible ability. Why is it rare and why is it so bad? Hear me out. It's also a 4 mana 6/6. Basically, you're swinging with a heavy hammer, and the opponent's going to want to block. They want that life, but they're going to lose the creatures in the process. Also, because the creatures are getting lifelink, the opponent's more likely to be incentivized to pick the bigger creatures to block Alms Beast, while also kind of keeping Alms Beast alive so they can, continuously gain more life at the expense of their creatures. It's sort of a questionable choice on this one, but I feel that in practice, it makes the opponent make a lot of very questionable decisions. Alright, now in number 2, we have Spark Trooper. I promise this is the last 4-drop in the list. I noticed a bit of a pattern going through this. But Spark Trooper has Trample, Lifelink, Haste, and at the end of the turn you get to sacrifice it. Well, you don't get to, you kind of have to. Now, at first glance, this might seem like a terrible card. You have to sacrifice it at the end of the turn. However, Trample, Haste, and Lifelink, that's a heavy hitter, especially at 6 power. Granted, it has 1 toughness, so it's probably not going to survive battle. It can probably be shocked, and in general, it's just easy to deal with, but it can gain you a lot of life and do a lot of damage. He knows when to not overstay his welcome, so he just does his job and gets out of there. He's a wonderful card for dealing a lot of damage, gaining you a lot of life, or even getting the opponent under a threshold of life that you need him to. And for number 1, we have Agent of Fates, a absolutely fantastic creature. He's got Death Touch, he's got Heroic, and whenever you cast a spell that targets him, the opponent has to sacrifice a card. This guy is amazing for things like getting around protection, getting around hexproof. Also, I think it's important to note that each opponent has to sacrifice a creature. So in EDH, he gets even more value. His power and toughness isn't too bad either, personally speaking. And he's kind of a personal favorite of mine. I'm a little bit biased in this one. It's one of my favorite cards from Theros. Thank you guys for watching the video. This part might be a little out of sync. I'm trying a few new different things in the pipeline right now. Got a few ideas going. If you have any rares that you feel are underrated as well, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. And until then, I will see you guys next time.